Welcome to the Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So today, I will be making zucchini salsa. Yum, yum, yum. It's one of our favorite salsa. It's one of our favorite winter snacks to have, which sometimes turn into a meal because the days are shorter in the winter and the nights are longer, so we'll be out enjoying all the daylight during the winter and come in and we're hungry and it's like, what are we having for dinner? He's looking at me, what are we having for dinner? I'm looking at him, and then it's like, oh, we've got salsa. So we love eating salsa in front of the fireplace or on the couch during the winter watching TV. It's a good meal for us. So that's what I will be doing today. I will be making our winter batch of salsa. And these are zucchini that we got from our parents. They always give us these huge zucchini, and we take those zucchini and we make salsa because for some reason our zucchini haven't been coming much in the past year. We haven't been getting too much of a good luck with zucchini here. And beside that fact, if we do have zucchini, we just pick it when they're about maybe 6-7 inches long. We pick it and eat it. We don't let it grow so big. But we really appreciate our parents saving us some big zucchini because that's how we make our salsa every year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Tag along and watch the process, and yeah, if you have any comments about any part of it, feel free to leave it in the comment box. Alrighty. And first off, we're gonna get the zucchini prepped. So we're gonna leave the skin on, and we're basically gonna cut and de-seed. So all you're gonna need for this part is a nice big bowl because we're hoping to get 10 cups of zucchini. You're gonna need a spoon to scrape the seeds out. You're gonna need a nice comfortable knife, and you're gonna need a cutting board, and you're gonna need something to put the crap in, which it's gonna be this. We're gonna fill our compost out. So watch me as I not cut myself or cut myself. And we're gonna wash this afterwards. And another great trick, if your cutting board is moving around every time you're cutting, paper towel, a nice damp paper towel or a cloth. You take it, slip it right underneath your cutting board, make sure it's nice and flat, then put your cutting board on it. That cutting board is not going to be moving or going anywhere. Let's get all these seeds out of here. We're not going to be saving any of these seeds anyway, because we don't ever let our zucchini get this big, but our parents do, and they save these big ones for us so we can make yummy, yummy salsa at the end of the year. So there you go. All seeded. Alright, so we've got all the zucchini cut and seeded. So now we're just running some cold water to wash it because we're not going to take the skin off. Skin will be part of the garnish for the salsa. Okay, so the next step here, I am using my fancy dancy KitchenAid. This thing is about maybe 4 years old. So I'm going to be using this to shred my zucchini. I've already got the attachment. This is the attachment I'm using. And I need 10 cups of zucchini. If there are any leftover zucchini, fingers crossed, I am going to be making some dehydrated zucchini because it goes great in soups. So stay along. Stay along? No. Continue watching. All the zucchini have been shredded. I have 10 cups of zucchini here in this bowl. The next step will be to chop these peppers and the 4 onions, and we're going to put all into the bowl. Add some salt, mix it up really good, and put it in the fridge. Alright, yay! All the onions have been chopped with a teary battle. Oh, it made me so emotional. I can't keep my eyes open. You'll think I have something in my eyes, or... So we've got all the onions and peppers chopped up in here. Next we're going to add 1/4 cup of pickling salt, hence my kosher salt. And do you love my little tiny 1/4 cup? It's beautiful. Got it as a wedding present from a good friend of ours. I love it. So we have 1/4 cup of salt here. And next we are going to mix this up thoroughly. And this is where you get your hands dirty. And play with it for a little bit. Get all that salt in here. So this is our zucchini, onions, and pepper mixture and pickle and salt. We had it sit in the fridge overnight. And now we're going to strain it and rinse it with some cold water over here. I have my calendar with the cheesecloth. I'm just going to drop that in there, try not to make a mess. And I'm going to run cold water and try to rinse it as much salt out of it as possible. Here we have 5 cups of tomatoes. And this is freshly chopped tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. Alright, for the vinegar we need 2 cups. Pickle and salt, which is some good old kosher salt. We need 1 tablespoon. Dry mustard. We need 2 tablespoons. And for some reason, I have 3 bottles of dry mustard. I don't know why. A little bit in here, a little bit in here, a little bit in here. So we're going to try to consolidate and get rid of some of these containers lying around. Alright, next we need 1 tablespoon of garlic. Yeah, my garlic just gets lumpy. Get some of the small bits out. There. I think lumps and all. I think that's 1 tablespoon of garlic. Then we need 1 tablespoon of cumin. One cup of brown sugar, which I should have done first because now my measuring cup is wet. We need 1 tablespoon of red crushed peppers. Spicy, icy. Then we need 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Then 1 teaspoon of pepper. It just can be any spicy pepper. I'm using cayenne because I have a lot of these little bottles in my cupboard. Trying to consolidate. Alright, and then we need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Thicky. Okay, and then we need 6 ounces of tomato paste. Doesn't matter what brand, get the El Cheapo. It'll taste perfectly fine. You wouldn't even know. Alright, then we give it a good old stir. And then let's check on our zucchini. Let's see if it's nicely drained. I think it is nicely drained. It feels dry to me. So we're going to pour all this into that pot over there. There. All we got left is a calendar and cheesecloth. We're gonna give this a good hefty stir to get all those ingredients from the bottom to be well mixed in, so we don't caramelize it down in the bottom. Remember, we put sugar in here now. Oh, it looks amazing, doesn't it? So we're gonna let this sit for, we're gonna actually bring this up to a boil. When I start seeing nice little bubbles up top, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stove down to a simmer, and then I'm gonna have it simmer for 15 minutes. So right now we're trying to get it to start boiling. So as soon as it starts boiling, turn that stove down to a medium low temp, so it can simmer for 15 minutes. So I finished doing some cleaning up, and what I did in the meantime while you guys were, you know, taking a break, I went ahead and got my canning pot with water filled up. I've got it on high, so hopefully it'll be hot and ready. I see it's moving in circles right now. So bringing that to a boil, and I still have my salsa simmering here. I've got about 9 minutes left. And then I went out and I got all my jars and I laid them out, getting ready to jar my salsa. Let's give this a quick stir, and it smells really good. The aroma in the house right now is amazing. All right, and just look at that beautiful array of colors. It's gonna be good. It's ready. We're gonna go ahead and jar this up and possibly not make a mess. All right. Turn the stove off, of course. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. And it looks like we might have to make two water bath batches. I don't think I'll be able to get all my cans in there. Alright, so I'm just waiting for our water to come up to a roaring boil. And then I'm going to submerge the cans in the water and have it water bath for about 15 minutes. Alright, safety first. This is hot, steaming, boiling water. We're going to stop this annoying beep. Drain any excess water. This looks good, doesn't it? So let me do a side by side. This is pressure. This is water can versus this one that's not canned yet. You see the difference? Slight. This is slight difference. All right. So other than that, this wraps up our canning process for today. We ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 1, 11 pints of zucchini salsa, and this is gonna last us until next year, unless we decide to give a few to friends or family or whatever the case may be. But we are gonna enjoy eating those. I can't wait. Maybe next weekend we'll have a movie night and have some salsa on the couch with some chips. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just want to give us a thumbs up, go ahead and do so, and leave everything else that you need to know. If you need a more detailed recipe ingredient list, just go ahead and put that in the comments, and we will get back to you on that. Other than that, we truly appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving us so far with our YouTube channel. But your continuous viewing, that tells us you love it, you love our content, and we will strive to keep making it entertaining So if you guys have any suggestions or something that you want to see that we do on the homestead, go ahead and leave that comment. We'll work on a video for that and have it showcased for you. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your day. And again, don't forget, give a thumbs up for this video if you do enjoy it. And if you don't, well, I try. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Mishki, 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 mishki. Alright, the next step here. You can see me. You can see me. Hi. Let's see. Other than that, well, yeah. There we go. Better? Yeah, better.